On to today's workout. We are in the luteal phase. So this is day number 23. Our workout will be a moderate strength building workout with some core activations. We'll move very mindfully, highlight our control and our tempo to accentuate each movement that we're doing, to increase our range of motion and build strength that allows for us to start down regulating at this final part of our monthly program. So we will have a medium strength, meaning medium dumbbells, and we'll go through each exercise mindfully, engaging in each movement pattern with our best strength possible. So this is a quick 20-minute workout. I'm excited to get started with you. Begin with the warm-up. Take ourselves nice and gently with some shoulder rolls, adding in a little bit of rotation, reaching up, rolling around, engaging, stretching, and allowing for yourself to get into the breath work. So ideally, what we want to do here is use our breath to help down-regulate our system in between each of our strength pushes. So here, we're really allowing for the breath to breathe deeply in. Exhale out. Breathe in. And exhale out. Take it down nice and low here. Add in rotation. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Cat-cow in this position with legs out nice and wide, pushing through the feet, lowering down into the legs to feel that activation through the quads, and then pulling your belly button up and in and slowly rocking the pelvis back, engaging through your lower spine, rounding and stretching, gaze down, lift up. One more deep breath in and exhaling out. Pull into that navel center. Let's go ahead and lift the knees up, right and left, hands on the hips, nice and strong. Push down through that alternating foot. Today, our movement patterns will be a variation of lunges. So we'll work unilaterally, one side and then the other. It's going to help a little bit with some balance. And that's another great focus for us to have here. It allows us to conserve some energy at the same time that we practice, putting in some kind of gentle movement patterns that optimize our strength. So start off here with a side lunge. Gently rock the pelvis like we did in the warm-up side to side. We'll start off with one set here. No weights for our first round. We're doing 3 rounds. Side, side, working into pushing our feet into the ground. You'll notice that as you go away from that one foot, those toes will want to lift up, the little pinky toe and that edge of the foot. So keep driving down through the ball of the foot all the way to the pinky. Try to keep that chest relatively upward and the hips back, gliding to each side. Okay, we'll do another set here, right to left, left to right, and come back to center. The second, we'll just rotate in. It'll be a split lunge, tap down to that knee, pop back up, place that heel to the floor. We're looking for a little bit of length and range of motion. Pressing back, down and up. Pace is relatively quick. We have no weight here. But again, you're going to know what works best for you in your own range of motion, especially in that deep knee bend. You might even just be doing a little bit forward. Got a few more here. And we'll go ahead and switch over to the other side. Nice wide stance, bending down, pressing back up through that heel. Trying to keep that tempo consistent no matter your depth. Couple more here. And back to center line. Very good. Forward lunges, little shake out here. About parallel with the feet, hip distance apart. Step forward into that lunge, step back with strength. Now, it could just be a step forward, doesn't have to be a lunge forward, but we're working a little bit on that balance. Stay on the ball of the foot behind you. Keep really anchored so you feel your big toe to your pinky toe balance you as your heel lifts up off the floor. Alternating here, could be just a gentle step forward, pressing into the ball of the front foot, as well as the ball of the back foot. All right, couple more here. Good work. And done. Okay, next up is going to be a row move. We're going to reach down. Notice this nice strong stance, low into the hips, slight bend in the knee, and that lower back. Put your palm there. Make sure you can kind of feel that strength in that neutrality there. Tone that belly up and in. Pull your arms up high, high row. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Activate the back of the shoulders. Engage your core and be very strong. Couple more here. One, good. We're going to slide on up. Go right into a one-arm row. Now, again, it's that back stance. I want you to press through that heel. Lean into that front leg. Push down through that elbow, from the elbow to the forearm, into the wrist, on that thigh. And then bend and straighten the arm. Reaching through. Warming up, squeezing, going low, working more into the lat. So pull that hand back towards the hip. And we'll switch to the side. Again, you're feeling that forearm press down into that thigh, lean forward, nice and strong. Working arm, hand to hip, stretches out in front of you, goes underneath that shoulder. Good. All right, I'll take it down to a plank pose here. Nice and strong in our plank. We're going to rock forward, rock back. And we'll do 10 of these, nice and quick. That's number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Okay, let's grab our medium weights. Got my 15s today. It could even be your 10s. Okay, the side lunge out nice and wide. Stepping into it, coming back up. Chest stays lifted. Bend into the hips and knees. Again, you could do this with no weight, but we do want a bit of strength in this first part of our phase. We're going to slowly go into a little bit more down regulation as the week moves on. But for right now, still want to kind of keep to that strength building phase, just moving a little bit slower, a bit more consciously through the movements. One more set. Perfect. Okay, we're going to take it here. Rack the weights on the shoulders. Come back into that position. We're just doing 5. Down, press back to that back heel. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Quick switch to the other side. Down 1, press the heel back. 2, your knees are right even with that heel on that front foot. 1 more. Nice. Great work. Okay, here we go. Stepping forward and stepping back. So these are powerful. 5 sets. 1, alternate. 2, 3, the 10 total. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good work. 2 sets. Done of those. Okay, coming down to our planks. Going to go into those plank rocks. Forward and backward. 10 times. Moving through the ankle joint and wrist joint, stabilizing with the spine. 5 more to go. Rolling to the tips of the toes, back to the balls of the feet. 2 more. And 1 more. Great work. Okay, in between, a little bit of mobility before we go into our final set. Start off 90-90s. You know, I love these. Great for hip mobility. A little bit of stretch also gives us an indication of where we are. What we're going to do is open this leg up. So a back leg, pivot on the ball of the foot, into the heel and back down. Stay really present in that front leg. It'll want to ride up with that rotation. You might only get a few inches off the ground. Activate it at the hip though. Pulling, squeezing there, pressing through the ball of the foot. So we'll do anywhere from 5 to 10 on this side. And get a deep stretch in that front leg. And then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Leg is back. This leg is anchored. Rotation. Side's a little harder for me. Oh, but it's good because that first one was tough and it gets a little bit better with each one. 5 to 10. Pivoting on the ball of the foot to the whole foot, opening up. And nice. Great work. Okay, now our final set is going to be tempoed and even slower. So we'll pick up those weights, start with the side lunge. I'm going to take just one weight this time, because it's pretty challenging. Back open to the wide stance, toes slightly turned out. Down 1, 2, 3, and then up. And then up. Nice and strong. One set done. We're doing 5. Just because it's time to slow down doesn't mean we're stopping. We're still moving, building strength in this phase. Just mindful that our body is more adapted to wanting to downregulate. And up. Good work. Feel a little bit of that pulse. Get a burn through the legs and hips. 2, 3. So the last set. Great work. So you can either stack both weights or you're going to put the weight on the leg, same side of that front working leg. Anchor here, nice tall posture. Tap down, 10 this time, nice and slow. 2, squeeze it up. 3, and at the top of the movement, I want you to feel yourself pull up and squeeze with that glute. 3, 4, 5, 6. And you go to the tempo that works for you. Slow is a little harder. Give it a shot to finish these last 7, 8. Lots of engagement as you drive up with that back glute, assisting that front thigh. And 1. Nice. All right, we go switch it to the other side. Taking our time, moving slowly, mindfully, very aware that we are focused. Down and up. 1. Good posture. 2, 3. Squeeze. 4. Engage. You straighten that back leg. That glute can really turn on. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. And 10. Good work. Shake it on out. Okay, I'm going to keep to one weight. Take it through and alternate the grab of the weight. So see if that's comfortable for you. Again, we're moving slowly. Up and through. Up and through. Nice. How's that feel? That's third set done. Nice and slow in that drop. Squeeze and pull. You finish 5. You get a couple more in. Beautiful. And I got one more. And we're done. So next up, going to be our planks. And then we have a row finisher, upper body engagement, postural alignment. Here in those plank rocks, forward, backward, 10 times. 1, nice and slow. 2, rock it back. 3, push through the heels, even though they don't touch the ground. Go from the balls of the feet to the heels. Just notice how you are right now. Pushing through. Nice and stable. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. And finish now with some upper body strength and alignment. First, we do the high row. Then we do the single arm renegade row or the lunge row. So we're here, nice and wide. I'm on out, high row. Palms face back towards the hips. Elbows go wide, but you want to keep those shoulders dropped. Try not to pull them up here, right? You want to be here. 1, 2, we're going to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Stand up, shake it out. Okay, so renegade row can have both weights underneath the hands here. Gonna do 10 sets. All right, the other option. I'm gonna do the other option, but you're here doing your 10 sets if this is what you like to choose. Otherwise, we're here, leaning into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeps to that kind of lunge focus that we had for the lower body. Pulling nice and low. You also get a little bit bigger reach if you're upright here. If you're in the renegade rows, keep going until you finish your 10, then you're done. 8 to 10 on each side here. Eight. Beautiful. We're done. Great work. How does that feel? Now we have the option, a minute left to do one more set. What do you think? I say go for it. Okay, so I'm going to come back up. Still feeling a little bit good energy here in day 23. So one more set, 8 here. 1, 2, high row, 3, 4, with a little squeeze at the top. 5, a little pause. 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. All right, one arm rows or renegade rows. I'm going to do the renegades. Quick set. Show you another little option too. Leg behind. 2, little core work here. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Kicking through, glute engaged, long balance challenge. One more set. and done. Great work today. So one thing you'll notice about this workout is the tempo is just a little bit slower, optimizing engagement. Start to feel your body shifting into this down regulation. Let it be. Enjoy this process that our body goes through, because it's going to be a moment of cleansing that comes. Everything releases and we start back up again. So in this phase, be kind to yourself. Notice if cravings and things change in your diet. Try to implement them with moderate alterations. So you might want a little bit more of a carb. I love squash, lentils, beans, very satisfying, and definitely help curb cravings for more quick digesting carbohydrates that really aren't as good for us, especially in this phase when we want to try to maintain our blood sugar levels. So hopefully you can find a nice little pattern there that works for you. I love a Buddha bowl that has some combinations of maybe a wild rice or a quinoa mixed in with some great dark leafy greens, moderate size amount of protein, and lots of electrolytes and water. So have a great day 23, and I will see you soon.